Mr. Boughton, you came in contact with a sergeant who worked at Area 51.
Yes, I was on an American television program called Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion, and at the end of the program they gave my telephone number. This gentleman contacted me through that telephone number and related to me that he was in fact a master sergeant at Area 51 for over 12 years, and that everything that had to be taken in and out of the base or transported from one place to another on the facility had to go across his desk. Of course, the man had a very high-level top-secret clearance. He gave me his name, he gave me a military ID number, which I was able to check, and his military ID did in fact check out that he had worked at Nellis Air Force Base and had then worked at the Area 51 facility. He told me a number of very interesting things about how the facility was laid out, how many levels the facility had, how it was connected to other facilities, and he asked me a number of questions about things that he didn't really know about, just stuff that he had seen going across his desk, and was curious about how certain things work. So there was an exchange of information between he and I. It is unfortunate that he seems to have disappeared. He seems to have moved with no forwarding address. His telephone number no longer works. I was in contact with him for quite a period of time, and then the man simply vanished.
Did he ever see alien spaceship or alien bodies?
On many occasions, he told me, Chip is what he called himself, that he had in fact transported disc-like saucers, what he considered to be alien spacecraft. And remember, he was not sure if they were alien or not. He never saw the actual paperwork on the craft. He was only responsible for transporting the objects from place to place. However, he did transport a number of very large 30 to 60-foot disc-shaped craft. He was responsible for transporting some bell-shaped objects. He said when they were at rest that they were a very dull gunmetal color. He did, in fact, witness on a number of occasions the tests of these craft, because they would have to cart them out to a certain place and then they take them off, and then the objects would then fly around. And he was asking me how something that looked so dead and so lifeless could then glow up the way that it did, and the metal on the ship would actually look as though it was alive. As far as the alien bodies were concerned, he told me that Area 51 had 5 underground levels to it. This was confirmed by 3 other sources that I had at the facility. He also claimed that there were not only living aliens on the base that he not only saw, because he was responsible for transporting them physically by jeep from one place to another, but also that he saw a number of alien bodies in very large tanks, that the tanks had a silver backing to them, that they had a silver strips across the middle and the bottom of the tank. They were filled with a blue liquid. He said that he personally saw 5 different tanks that had these alien bodies in them, the classic little gray bodies, the 3.5 to 4 feet tall, but that they also had 4 humanoid aliens that were had blondish and reddish hair. Very little was unusual about them that would demarcate them from actual humans, but he was told that these were actual alien bodies, supposedly, and this was his speculation now, but he said that they were supposedly from the Pleiades.